The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
Any other discussion upon the road?
How does your family grow grapes? There's no sun land to make wine.
This guy knows.
Magic.
Magic grapes.
Magic grapes.
Is the wine magic?
No.
Like he doesn't have magical powers?
No.
I mean,
It's just good.
you need a southern-facing slope for a good vineyard. I was just curious.
We don't have to worry about the sun so much.
Also true. Rebuttal?
Really, they're magic grapes. That's awesome.
No, they're not magic grapes. We do use magic to grow them.
Do you make an ice wine?
No, we make...
They make Red Dragon Crush. They make
that's right.
Purple, I think it's called Purple Mash number 3.
Yeah. I knew it was mash something.
So those are the two that you heard.
That was good.
There used to be champagne as well, but haven't had that for a while.
Sparkling white.
Yes.
Champagne comes from a specific region of the world. In another dimension.
Champagne.
So you have to head about another
monks.
2.5-3 miles back to the crossroads, and then head another 2.5-3 miles back down to the Wizard of the Wine. So we spent a good part of the day walking at this point. The going is a little rough. It's not pleasant. It is wet and murky.
That fog we saw before is still
Murky.
there, didn't move, didn't expand, still just hanging out.
Yep.
Awesome.
It's murky?
Well, yeah, I mean a little bit.
The whole world is kind of murky.
Yeah. It's Sin City-esque.
Ooh.
I got that reference.
Except for that fog. That's just there.
After a half mile, the road becomes a muddy trail that meanders through the woods, descending gradually until the trees part, revealing a mist-shrouded meadow. The trail splits. One branch heads west into the valley, and the other leads south into dark woods. A wooden signpost at the intersection points west and reads Vineyard. So it's now probably getting on into probably evening now.
Like early evening? Like, is it dark?
Is it ever light?
Well, you said it wasn't quite noon when we got there. So
Right, you just backtracked 3 miles and then went back south 3.5 miles. So I mean, it's
That's a
after
couple
noonish.
hours later.
Yeah.
Okay.
A light drizzle begins to fall. Unpainted fences blindly follow the trail, which skirts north of a sprawling vineyard before bending south towards a stately building. The fog takes on ghostly forms as it swirls between the neatly tended rows of grapevines. Here and there you see rope-handled half-barrels used for hauling grapes. North of the trail is a large stand of trees. Perception checks. Corvus with advantage.
Oh.
11.
10.
Saw it. Wow.
10.
Crit fail.
Yeah, I've been rolling pretty low all day.
The crit both ways?
Yes.
Nice.
So like I said, you're kind of meandering around the vineyard at this point to get around to the stately building. And as you sort of meander around, there's a copse of trees that's off the land of the vineyard. Corvus, you see a flock of ravens, and you see an old hunched-over man standing inside the trees, and you see he sort of puts his hand up towards you.
Do I recognize him?
You do. A man wearing a dark cloak and cowl stands at the edge of the trees, beckoning you. It's your father.
Oh. Okay.
Daddy!
I'm taking off.
Somebody's
Corvus.
in trouble.
Hey,
Before you see that,
Where?
I've asked you something.
Hang on just a second. Where was the flock of crows?
In the trees above him.
Oh, okay.
Murder.
Sorry, go ahead.
I ask you if I can take a sample of the grapes. Just for study.
Sure.
So I fill up a little flask with some grapes.
As you jump over and inspect the grapes, they don't look good.
Okay. I don't want to eat them. I want to inspect them.
That's fine. They don't look good. And the three of you suddenly see Corvus jump the fence the other way and begin sort of running in the mucky fields towards a small bit of trees. Small tree line.
Let's head that direction. I'll follow.
Where the hell's he going?
There's a guy over there.
After you look in that direction, you do see this man is bent over with age. He seems to have a walking stick, and he's got a dark cloak, but you notice his cloak kind of glimmers a little bit. It's a bit strange. He's got a mustache and a little Van Dyke kind of thing going on. But I assume you're following Corvus?
Yes.
His cloak's kind of bedazzled a little bit. It's got like kind of little...
Like, it
Is it a
literally
dragon?
has gems on it, or I can tell that it has an aura of magic.
No, I mean, it's got like little sort of odd bits of...
Rhinestones.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
like rhinestones.
so his grandkids got a hold of the bedazzler and just...
Yeah, just little splotches here and there.
Gotcha.
Like a rhinestone wine man.
And as you all approach, Corvus gets there first because he set up faster than you. And you see the man reach out to him, and he sort of grabs Corvus on the shoulder and goes, "My son, I am glad that you are here.
What's happened?
They're gone."
What are?
And at that point, you see that they walk up. You notice that there
Both?
wasn't- You see him nod and then look back towards the three people who are now approaching. You also realize that the woods are a lot more populated than you thought at the moment. Actually, 7 people standing in the woods in addition to the old man.
Like workers?
No, it actually appears most of them appear to be. You see you see a man that's probably comparable to Corvus's age. You see a child. You see one that is significantly younger. You see a woman and a man standing close together, holding a child. Oh, sorry. Wow, never mind. I can't read. Because it's got it separated up here. They have 4 children, apparently. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 adults, 4 children, and the old man. So there are 10 people.
And there's just one building? Or there's a small village area?
No, it's one building, but it's
Okay.
it's a stately
Right.
mansion.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
But this is, Corvus, your entire family, with the
I
exception
assume by now
of...
I've caught up. Not
Oh, yeah, no, you're here.
Everything all right?
You hear the tail end of him saying... What'd you say, both of them?
Yeah.
You hear him say both of them, and you see the old man take his hand off the shoulder, put it back on his walking stick, and turn to look at you.
Oh, the who?
They're friends. We have a lot more to discuss than just this.
I understand, but at the moment, they have run us off from the winery. I am concerned about what they may be doing in there.
Care to fill me in?
Who?
The druids.
Okay. Hang on. There's me, Druid, and then I'm assuming somebody taught me. Who are these guys?
How that you are a druid is a bit of a strange thing. You picked the class. I'm not really sure how you were trained as a druid.
Okay.
You were not trained by... Druid is typically a terrible term in Barovia. Druid's not a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Druid is bad news.
You're a man
So
of
this
nature.
is... Okay, yeah.
Like I said, you probably have just sort of picked it up while you're not
As
a
an
ranger.
expansion of other skills?
You're
Yes.
more of a
You're like Grizzly
ranger.
Adams.
Yeah. So somehow you learned a little bit of it, and that's okay because you're not one of them. But you would know that south of the winery, there's actually a mound that the druids pray at, and they tend to do some.
Yeah, you told me about...
Like
Time
naked
to do
dancing
some
and
praying.
stuff.
You told me
Like
about
naked
something
dancing
where...
and stuff.
That and summoning horrible demons and stuff. You know, typical druid shit.
Yeah.
They're not very nice. I believe they are perhaps unhappy with the way that we have cultivated the land.
Super.
They,
So they're in the winery.
yes. I
And the winery is separate from the mansion.
no, it's all together.
Okay.
Man, you're like a ninja assassin, you know? Where the one ninja assassin's being harassed by all the other ninja assassins.
Something like that.
So would you
he
care
then-
to fill us in on what's happened here? So I kind of walked in at the end. There's someone missing, possibly. Someone is here.
No, druids have run my family out of the winery
2 days ago.
2 days ago.
Then why were they 3 weeks late?
It's a good question.
It's a very good question.
I just asked it. That's why I'm asking that.
Well, I imagine you're asking the old man, who could probably answer that question.
Have you seen the grapes?
Yeah, grapes don't look good.
Yeah.
He again gives Corvus a look. We have a
Yeah, we know they're magic grapes.
yes, they are.
Really?
Yes. The tools that we use.
With an inside of 18, really?
Yes.
Oh, neat.
He's very upset that people know this.
Who am I going to tell?
The seeds that we use to grow the grapes. 3 weeks ago, one of them was stolen.
1 seed, 1 package of seeds, 1 grape.
No.
It is a magic totem that enables the vineyard to grow a particular kind of grape.
Magic grape.
Yes. Gotcha. 3 weeks ago, one of the seeds was stolen.
So the totem is the seed, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
Have I figured out yet that my character is not intelligent?
No, I'm sorry, sometimes.
But lectures us on logic all the time.
Right? Now you're starting to understand my guy.
Lucas has been playing us for the last 2 years, guys. For this moment.
2 years? I've known him for like 12. And
5 days ago, the final seed was taken.
That was 6, 7.
Okay.
And then 2 days ago, they returned and forced us out with the children. And he indicates the men there. He also, since he wasn't introduced, he calls himself Davian. And so he introduced Adrian, one of his sons. So Adrian, Elvir, and Dag are the 3 men that are standing there. And he sort of indicates them. We attempted to force the druids out, but unfortunately I am old. And Elvir's like 18, 19. I mean, he's, just sort of new to manhood, you could say. He says, and Dag is the father of my grandchildren. We could not force them out without taking terrible, terrible losses.
so have you just been living in the woods here, or what's going on there?
Yes, we have.
So, all right,
That sucks.
are they in the winery, or are they in the home?
The winery is the home.
Yep. It's all one place.
This is like a giant 2-story sprawling
They basically just
South
been locked
Georgian
out.
estate. It's like a plantation.
They basically just been locked out.
Yes.
Okay.
Do you know of any secret ways in?
He knows the whole layout.
Yeah. So where have the seeds been taken?
Well, I believe that the druids stole the one 5 days ago. It is probably at the hill. I believe the other one that was stolen 3 weeks ago ended up in Berez. Please roll me a will save,
Me?
Corvus.
19.
Oh, never mind.
You all, for the first time since you started journeying with Corvus about a day and a half ago, you see him turn white as a sheet.
Is this a bad place?
It is.
Jeff doesn't know this name.
Didn't get that in the info.
The ruin, Berez is a ruined city. It's one of the many ruined towns.
You didn't give me a name for it.
It is also believed to be home to the Baba Lysaga.
Baba what?
The Baba Yaga?
Which is...
The stuff of nightmares. Like,
The Russian boogeyman.
yes. The Baba, it's
what Baba Yaga
it's
is.
Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
It's Baba Lysaga. It is the thing that snatches you in your bed when you don't behave. It is the thing that lurks outside. It is the stuff of nightmares.
That's awesome.
Monster to kill. I'm so excited.
Old man, you want to get back into your house? We can probably knock some heads around. This guy loves doing that.
You should be careful, but if you would be willing to help my family out, we would be in your debt.
What else are we gonna do? We can't let you live out here in the woods, yeah?
No, but
What are you, the good rogue now? Rigola?
I would be within your debt. I do not think you understand quite how important the wine is to Barovia. It is the lifeblood of the valley.
All wine is important.
We have stayed here because we know what it will do to this place if the wine is destroyed.
Okay, forgive me. So one totem went to these ruins, the other one went where?
We believe that the druids took it back to their hill.
To their hill.
Yes,
Do
yes,
you know
Yester
where
Hill.
that is at?
It's
yes,
south of
I
here.
do.
Are these druids evil?
Yes.
They knocked people out of the... Are you paying attention?
I just want to know when I do a bit of killing.
I've decided to kill them. Are they good or bad?
Yeah, no, I'm
They taste different when I
I'm
eat
a
them.
good character. If they're neutral, I might have an issue with it.
Fum. Any other questions for old Martikov
No.
or the rest of the family? Like I said, literally the woman the adult woman that's there, like she's got a babe in arms. Like they've been camping out here.
Like, are they provisioned? Are they...
How have the wolves not gotten to you?
You give some of these people good berries, maybe they'll be
That's a
alright.
good question.
Why do you giggle like that, you fucking weirdo?
It is a good question. Answer it.
He says we've kept the wolves away. This land is cultivated by my family. I mean, he sort of indicates the scarecrows about. He's like, we do a good job of keeping them away.
So
The wolves are
called scare wolves.
The wolves are more his pets, unless you talk about the were farther north.
Yes, we are aware of them.
Funny. We're aware of the wares. Good job.
Okay. Are they good out here? Do they need anything? Are they?
I mean, they're doing all right.
Okay.
They're eating rotten grapes.
I mean, out
They're
here,
getting
the
wicked
druid,
high.
the druids haven't kept messing with them.
No,
Okay.
the druids have left them alone.
Okay.
The druids want the winery.
Okay,
Cool.
so the monk is going to question like just how many druids are in the winery.
4 to 5.
I want to get a full explanation of the layout of the winery. I want the whole shebang.
we need strategery.
Yeah, I will crouch down and draw it in the mud.
Then let's draw it on paper.
We can draw it on this nice mat. And
I don't think it'll be big. That's
I have graph paper.
You know what? Actually, there's no sense in hiding any of it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
We get to see the book, guys.
Oh my god! Can I touch the book? I haven't even touched the book yet.
If you guys want to sketch it, you can. You've got this side entrance here. Here are the vats. There's a giant sliding door here to bring the grapes in after they've been mashed. There's a standard, just regular person door there. This leads into, I think this is I can't see.
Like storerooms.
Well, this is storage. I think this is, I'd have to look. I think this is where they make the casks.
Okay.
And that's the front door. This is,
Stable?
it's not the stable because it's not where the animals are kept. It's where you keep the wagon.
Okay.
So you can
It's the
tell-
garage.
Yeah, it's the garage. So it's obviously open. So if you're looking for exterior, you've got a door on the cask maker. You've got the garage. You've got this side entrance. And then you've got a back door that leads into, this is glass blowing. So for actually making the physical bottles. You've got a spiral staircase that leads the entire side in this southwest corner. You've got a ramp that goes up and down. So it can go all the way up to the top. It goes all the way down to the basement. Because a lot of times they may bring the barrels all the way up to the top. You would know because at the top, that's where they do a lot of label making and sort of final preparation. Okay. And you actually have a crane that lowers from the upper floor down
Which
into
is
the carriage
not
house.
like an elevator.
Oh, you beat me on the elevator. Damn it.
So yeah, that's sort of the layout.
What is this little room here?
That's the stable. That is the actual
That
stable.
is okay. Gotcha.
So the horses are kept there.
Give me the second story layout.
These little crevices are windows. I'm assuming.
I would assume so. Yes.
We got 4 windows on each side.
It looks like sleeping quarters along here.
Yes.
Looks like common dining.
There's a common dining. There is a master bedroom. There's a couple of other bedrooms, and then a bedroom that's been converted into like an office.
Used to be my room.
Kind of going to. Well, this is the on top of the stable.
He slept down there with the black
garage.
mold.
And this is the main hallway. On the second floor.
Explains your monk
So
or
this
your
might be-
druid powers.
Yeah.
Without them noticing
Getting
us
f***ing high.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Was it
I'm
double team?
slightly ignorant on your druish magic.
Druish. Druish.
Down.
How does one spell that word?
Across the
Druish.
Like a Jewish princess.
You can work it out exactly. Are you prone to set traps?
They throw out those little holes in the ground from Acme that you fall into.
No, legitimately. Like
I'm worried they're going to paint a wall, and I'm going to try to walk out.
my point is, instead of sneaking around and jumping through windows, is it just better to just go through the front door? Like we're going to this place to bust heads. Like, do we need to be careful about it, or should we just say?
Maybe don't burn this.
I'm saying-
I would
Hey,
I
we're
would
here.
appreciate you not burning
we're not gonna
burning
burn
down
it.
my family
No.
home, but
These two morons like to burn stuff down.
No, I was just me.
I spit fire. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, there's that. But like, if we divide and conquer, and the two of us,
No.
with the stealthy stealths,
Did you not see his post earlier? Never split the party.
yeah, for Call of Cthulhu.
That's Call of Cthulhu.
I think it's this.
If
More so
we
than-
jumped up tippy top,
Onto the
if
stable.
we were
and into the
able
window.
to correlate that, like give us 5 minutes to figure out what we can, and then you guys come in the front door.
Or one of these side doors.
That's a terrible idea.
Why? To come in at them from all sides?
Yes.
Why is that a terrible
Pincer
idea?
move. We're on the outer parts. It's a good idea.
Who's got the upper hand now?
We don't.
Oh.
There's no-
that depends
that's
on.
that's
They-
the question.
these are druids.
right.
That depends on what they've called.
Called?
Like bears and
I know that I can call a ton of animals to fight alongside me.
You would know that these are druids of the forest and the hills.
So can
Yeah.
you do that?
they can call trees to fight for them.
And history rolls from everyone but Corvus.
7.
18?
10.
You guys fought a druid before.
You guys did fight a druid before.
Yeah.
That's pretty weak.
They had summoned
They had bushes.
creatures.
They summoned bushes. on
Yeah,
us.
he's on bushes.
He wasn't
They
too
didn't.
hard to kill, but now we're fighting 3 at once. So
Right, but
There's
he was
3 of them, they
Pithur,
said?
Pithur was
Well,
specifically
a handful.
He said a handful.
at least 3.
So 3 to 5.
Yeah.
We don't really know exactly.
Pithur also asked if they're known to set traps.
Yes.
Yeah.
That druid set a trap, albeit one that didn't work. He did sort of pop up with his shrubberies and attempt to attack you.
Yeah.
Right. I feel like
These are the same types of druids.
hard and fast is better than sleeking around. Would that be?
A barbarian would totally think that. That's,
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's logical.
But stupid.
And not that you guys can't do great things on your own, but separating the group drastically cuts down on your chances of getting out alive.
Yes.
I mean, you're more than willing to stealth, or you're more than
Welcome.
welcome. Thank you.
I mean,
To-
it
to
worked,
stealth
it worked
ahead.
in Valaki.
Yeah, we weren't going into a combat situation.
Exactly.
We're not now. They don't know we're here.
No,
what do you
no,
want to
we're-
bet they're looking
they're
out the
going to
window
know.
right now?
Oh, really?
That's my point. They're going to know regardless. So I would rather do 4
I mean, 'cause
on one instead of splitting.
How many of those
group.
doors do you think they put some sort of spell on when you touch it, it explodes?
That's my question. Is
Drew,
what
that-
kind of?
I was going to say that's more of a wizard.
Yeah.
Wizard magic?
That's my question. What kind of traps should we?
They'd be like that
anticipating?
haunted tree in the
let-
corner
let
trying
me
to
look
eat
at my
us.
spell.
We're more
list.
worried about Seymour coming alive and trying to eat us.
I think they would be more mundane traps, if anything.
So trees.
This is your house, your home.
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
suggest we?
What's in there that could eat us? They could make eat us.
Oh, well, there's the
Another-
giant basilisk they used to crush the grapes.
Well,
No, I'm saying-
Well,
I'm
that's
asking out of-
that's the thing. That's the thing. A druid doesn't need to have something there already.
Roll me nature, Jeff.
They can conjure.
16.
They like blights.
And those are summoned, aren't they?
Yes.
It's
and
not
no.
like they have to go find a shrub and say, "Come on."
Right.
What do you know of druids in this region, sir? And then you explain that they
You
do
ask
blights,
a
right?
druid.
Yeah.
He knows about druids.
What's a blight?
It's a small plant creature.
How small and how dangerous?
That depends on how many there are.
What's the CR of a blight?
He didn't roll well enough for me to give him that, but he knows that they summon blights. So they will typically create creatures. They're sort of partially created, partially found. It's sort of, think about blighted land, infected land, land that has been stained by bloodshed or violence or something like that.
From type Pokemon, so fire.
Yes, they are. They can be made from twigs and thorn bushes and vines and trees. They can be any number of things.
Do you think you know these druids?
No, not personally. No,
Kill them all.
Well, I mean, okay, so not personally.
I know.
But
I'm.
do you have an idea on
I am-
what we may be facing?
I am 99% sure that these are the druids from the hill.
Okay.
So you guys are in a sort of a trees, and there's a fence, and then you would follow down the path, and then you would reach this sort of open space in front of the house. This is sort of the open. You can see ruts where they bring the wagon in and out. The horses clearly get walked in this area. So we'll consider all that area open, and then beyond the map is where you guys are currently situated looking at this.
Yeah, we I think you guys were gone, but we kind of I brought up what to do with Arena. I think leaving her with the family.
She can
Obviously.
fight, but yeah.
I don't know.
She can take 1/5 of your XP, too, if you want.
I don't.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if I
Well
want to
played.
risk
Well played.
her safety.
Or her getting my XP, because level 6 is tits.
So what are you guys doing? Now you've had enough time to discuss. The map is Ladron.
So we're going in the
The garage door is open?
I mean, there is no door.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's
Okay.
just it's a carriage house. It's open on that end.
It's covered, but it's open.
Right tab.
So you've got a little walkabout all the way around the outside that's slightly raised up off the ground, so it makes it easy for you to drop the gate and move things in and out.
I just want to say, too, your stick figure horse game is on point.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I figured I would be asked what those were.
Are they large creatures?
I got.
Because they're taking up 4 squares.
Horses are large creatures.
They are Budweiser
They're
draft
Clydesdales?
horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he should go in first, and take the brunt of damage.
You do have more HP than the rest of us.
I mean, that's the point of a barbarian.
Probably have
Runs
more
in and
HP than
does
a couple
stupid
of you
shit.
combined.
And you do like the bash things. So.
Pithur mad, Pithur smash!
The
Apologies ahead
stable
of time for any mess we make.
The stable is separate from everything. There's no other way in there.
I mean, it's
Yes, the
attached,
stable is separate. In
Okay.
fact, you would know that it was built significantly later than the house. The house has been here for a while.
Okay, I'll just peek in there before we go in the garage.
So you're going to head towards the stable.
Yes.
Okay, so you're heading towards the stable. You want to put him sort of in the direction of the stable so we know that. What is everyone else doing?
I'm with him.
Okay.
Wait, is that me? Yeah.
Yes, that's you. You're the one without a
So you
weapon.
two check out the stable. I'll look in the garage. Just put me in front of the garage.
Where are you at?
Well, I mean, are we getting that close without any...
I just want to
Provocation?
know where you're headed first.
Let's...
Okay, so you are attempting to perform this maneuver.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, if I see a door, I'm going straight for the door.
Now, will you put the pieces back there at the end? Thank you. No. You can put them where you're headed. Move them back about 20 feet.
That's where we get attacked.
Yes.
Roll for initiatives.
No, I have some to read. Situated in the midst of the vineyard, the winery is an old 2-story stone building with multiple entrances, thick ivy covering every wall, and iron fencing along its roofline. The trail ends at an open loading dock on the ground floor. A wooden stable of more recent construction is attached to the east side of the winery next to the loading dock. West of the winery is a crumbling well and a wooden outhouse. As you approach the winery, you hear the rustle of vines all around you. Inhuman shapes emerge from the vineyard, their limbs cracking as they trudge forth through the mist and rain.
So
Are they actual vineyard monsters, like they're made of grape? Because that'd be awesome.
Kick them in the grapes.
Well,
Do they look like primates? Because I just really want something to say grape ape.
Hey, aren't you glad you didn't stealth up ahead and get separated from us?
Maybe they're ravens and they're going to help us.
since you guys are sitting there, you want to all put them in a clump on a square so they make sense. And they need to each be on their own square. That would be perfect. As if they were militarily placed to screw with you. As if the druids didn't like the Martikov sneaking up on them the first time, so they thought, hey, you know what? Let's make sure they don't do that again.
Martikovs didn't pay attention when we asked them if anything had changed.
I don't think you understand how druids work.
Or traps.
Or traps. Or the fact that they're NPCs and they don't solve all your problems.
You're supposed to.
Are these traps that if I had rolled good enough I would have sensed?
Nope.
Alright.
No, they probably summoned them now.
Yeah. They saw us and said, boogity boogity.
Mm-hmm. I will take
Babadook.
nature rolls.
7.
25.
6.
All right.
12.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, nature guy
You
got
guys
it.
just see these aren't big deals. They're 2.5, 3 feet tall. They look like walking bushes. They'll be fine.
And then they grow like arms out of
You
the
know that they're twig blights.
Okay. What do I know about twig blights?
Sorry, they're needle blights. They're made of
Thorn
Needles
bushes.
or
yeah, they're made like thorn bushes, and they sort of look like this, although that's a little bigger than what I'm expecting.
So,
Okay.
Groot with thorns. Got it.
Yeah, sort of
Little tiny
a Groot
Groots.
like with thorns.
Okay.
To put it in military terms, they are artillery.
Oh, awesome.
So they shoot the needles?
Yes, they do.
Beans.
These you can set on fire.
I don't have fire powers. I'm not the dragon lady anymore.
Light a torch.
And we will begin
I'm
with
punching.
initiatives.
These we can get inside the house and get under cover if we have to start fighting them.
This is a good point.
So where are we standing technically?
Where you are currently standing.
Okay.
Technically.
So let's
Did
ignore
you
them,
say
let's go
roll
in the
for
house.
initiative?
Yes, please.
18.
I also have 18.
Yep. That's a 7.
A natural 20.
Nice.
That was good.
So we've got Corvus at 20. We've got the monk at 18. We've got Pithur at 18. And what was your big old roll there?
7.
All right. And
Oh,
we've
better.
got you at 7.
It's the first low initiative I've ever
So do you have to roll initiatives for all of these, or do they do like a...
No, I'll just decide they're on a 23 and shoot you first.
Okay, whatever. What is the challenge rating of the needle blight?
I'm not telling you. Because if I tell you it's 1/8, you're going to turn around and charge them. If I tell you it's 2, you're going to run away.
Oh.
I'd rather not tell you either.
Hey Siri. What's the challenge rating of a needle blight?
Let me check that. Here's what I found
Holy
in the for what's the challenge rating.
Did it
of
really?
needle blight.
Yes.
Have
I mean,
Wow, Siri, you're so smart.
that's amazing.
Wow, yeah, there's a PDF and everything. Okay. I didn't see the answer.
You quite pleased with yourself? Corvus, it is your turn.
I'm going to ready an action.
Okie dokie.
Well, hang on. Let me finish reading the spell first.
Should we all just ready to run into the house? That's probably the good idea.
Ready and running into the house.
Screw it. I'm just moving.
Okay, where you want to move? Yeah, make me a perception roll as you go, because you're not taking any other action.
15.
You pretty sure you saw the horses moving around in there? I mean, you just took a quick glance as you took off running, but you don't see like, something unexpected in there.
Okay.
The monk, Cletus the monk.
How big is the wagon? Like, could a person manipulate it on their own?
With a decent strength check, yeah. I mean, it's pulled by 2 draft horses, but that also assumes that it has...
It's full of wine.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pop the clutch in neutral on a truck and move it. Like, it's possible.
Like, is it possible to tip it and block?
You've got railings all around the outside there. You would have to get it out and then roll it.
Parallel park it. And then,
Yes.
Okay. Well, that.
It's not a bad idea.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And
Stay there.
it's a 10-foot door? Or is
4.
it...
Wait, can I jump up
it is
in the
4
wagon?
squares?
I mean,
I'm a
with,
ninja.
with a roll, yeah.
I got to roll for that?
Well, to make me an acrobatics, if you roll a 1, you don't do it. What are you wanting to know? What 10-foot door?
Is the garage... does it have a
Or
10-foot
10.
door or is it a 20-foot door?
It is. There is no door whatsoever.
The space.
Okay, is
20
the
feet or
opening
10?
10 feet or is it 20 feet across?
The opening is 20 feet across.
Okay, thank you.
I got a 10. I climb in the back?
Yeah.
For my remaining 10 feet of movement?
Well, I mean, at that point, you probably reached up, pushed on it, and tumbled into it as your entire movement. You banged your knee. You feel kind of dumb. You should have done it better than that, but you're all right. Pithur. Pithur, as you approach that corner, parked in the loading dock is a wagon with 3 barrels set in braces on the bed. So I guess there were barrels already in there. My bad. But you're still up there, Matt. It's not a problem.
Okay.
A raised wooden walkway runs along the west, south, and east walls. Through a hole in the ceiling, you see the wooden arm of a loading crane with ropes and hooks dangling from it. That door in front of you, you want to mark on it, Lucas? The one pointing towards me? Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Mark it out. That door has been busted wide open. You can't barricade it. It's somebody forced their way in here.
So there is no door, period.
Right.
Gotcha.
Where's the ropes from the crane?
Do I
lady?
see anything?
Straight up into, there's a loft area for storage and other things.
Do I see anything besides just a staircase right in front of me?
No, you see it's not a staircase, it's actually a spiraling ramp.
So you can roll the barrels.
So they can
Well,
roll the barrels
yeah.
to different levels.
Yeah, either way, whatever.
But no, you don't see anything else.
Okay.
There is a set of doors going into the winery. You can see that into where they actually prepare the wine. You can see that door is open, but it's still on its hinges. All right. Well, I rolled higher than Lucas. So can somebody? It's not that hard to roll higher than a 7. How far am I from Lucas?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55.
Okay. Will you move this squadron up towards Lucas? I want to get them all within the range of 30 feet.
In the range of 30 feet?
Yeah, so they need to come up.
Nice knowing you guys.
Can I do that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. They actually have to go back one. I can't make it all the way. That's important because I think they've just now got disadvantage. So let's see. So I've got 3 that are going to have an easy shot on you, and I got 1 that's going to have a disadvantage shot. Guess you're ready to find out about that challenge rating, aren't you, Matt?
What? I got another character prepped. I'm good.
You prepped him?
Not going to help
Where's
us
your
right at this
faith?
Full
moment.
page and everything. Right? I've had that character made since the beginning.
I have one.
Because we and I fought over a certain class.
That we fought over.
Oh.
No, the guy was a prisoner.
I would say that I've been calling a ranger for about 2.5 years, and then he's.
What's your AC, Lucas?
Oh,
You could sure
16.
use a magic user.
1.
Healer. Rangers and then do against a vampire.
Oh, really?
Hey everybody, this is Jeff. I'm in the middle of editing this episode and I feel like I need to add in a little bit of a note because it sounds like we didn't narrate what was actually going on very well. As we were approaching the winery, a horde of needleblights came out of the vineyard. We rolled initiative. Pithur, the monk, and Corvus all rolled high enough to go before the needleblights, and they got inside and under cover. Lestat didn't. All the dice rolling you hear is Cody rolling about 30 attacks at Lestat. And it took Cody several minutes to actually figure out just how Lucas's character was. So now that you know what's going on, I will return you to the slaughter that is already in progress. Thank you.
Miss. Hit. So I got 8 hits and a crit. If they let loose with their needles.
Neat.
See you guys later. It's been nice.
That's not bad for 30 shots.
Yeah,
True. It's very low percentage, but
Yeah, what happened? I'm sorry.
I got hit 8 times plus a crit.
On crit, you deal full damage.
Double damage, double the roll, single modifier.
This might be ugly, Lucas.
No, it's going to be.
The crit.
You need more D6s?
Yeah. The crit hurts a little bit.
Got all these skulls.
How many hit points do you have?
52.
So that's 6, 12, 17, 18 damage from the crit.
Oh,
And then I got how many hits? He should just roll with map. It's 2d6 per hit.
Sure.
Oh my god!
Christ.
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.